You guys, we're living in a time where the old playbook is getting thrown out the window. The future belongs to those who are hungry, adaptable, and ready to hustle. Welcome to Eskemoz, your #1 destination for personal and professional development. Today, we're going to delve into the top 10 skills you need to secure your future in this fast-paced and constantly evolving world. Buckle up, because this is about to get good. Let's get real, folks. Coding is no longer a niche skill for tech geeks. It's the freaking alphabet of the future. You want to talk about job security? Coding is your golden ticket. We're talking apps, websites, software, AI, you name it, code is running it. Think of it like this. You wouldn't walk into a business meeting in a foreign country without speaking the language, right? Same goes for the digital world. Look, I know what you're thinking. Gary, I'm not a tech person. Let me tell you something. That's an excuse, plain and simple. We've got resources coming out of our ears these days. Online courses, boot camps, YouTube tutorials, you name it, it's out there. No more excuses, all right? Dive into Python, Java, HTML, whatever gets you fired up. The more you learn, the more valuable you become. So what are you waiting for? Get out there and start learning. All right, let's talk about the cloud, baby. No, not the fluffy white things in the sky. I'm talking about cloud computing. This is where all the magic happens, people. Your data, your apps, your entire digital life, it's all living in the cloud. And let me tell you, this thing is only getting bigger. Think about it. Businesses are ditching those clunky servers and moving everything to the cloud. Why? Because it's more efficient, more scalable, and frankly, way more cost-effective. We're talking about a multi-billion-dollar industry that's growing exponentially. So where do you fit into all of this? By understanding cloud technologies, you're positioning yourself for long-term success in a digital world. Whether you're a developer, an IT professional, or a business owner, this is a skill set that will pay dividends for years to come. Trust me, the future is in the cloud, and those who embrace it will be the ones reaping the rewards. Data, data, data. It's everywhere, right? It's like the digital exhaust of our lives. But here's the thing, data is useless unless you know how to make sense of it. And that's where data analysis comes in. We're talking about turning raw data into actionable insights, the kind that can drive business decisions, improve strategies, and give you a serious competitive edge. Look, we're living in the age of big data, where companies are swimming in information, but it's the companies that can effectively analyze that data that are going to come out on top. They're the ones who can identify trends, understand customer behavior, and make smarter decisions. Now you might be thinking, Gary, data analysis sounds complicated. And yeah, it can be, but it's also incredibly rewarding. Because when you can take a massive data set and extract meaningful insights from it, you become an invaluable asset to any organization. So get out there, get your hands dirty with some data, and start uncovering those game-changing insights. Chapter 4. Language skills, bridging the communication gap. All right, let's talk about breaking down barriers, people. And I'm not just talking about the physical kind. In today's interconnected world, language skills are more important than ever. Being able to communicate effectively with people from different cultures and backgrounds is a game changer, both personally and professionally. Think about it. We're doing business on a global scale now. You've got teams spread out across continents, customers from all walks of life. The ability to speak multiple languages opens up a whole new world of opportunity. It's like having a secret weapon in your back pocket. And let's not forget about the personal benefits. Imagine being able to travel to a foreign country and actually connect with the locals, experience their culture on a deeper level. That's the power of language, my friends. Now I know what you're thinking. Gary, I'm terrible at languages. Listen, I get it. Learning a new language takes time, effort, and dedication. But let me tell you something, it's 100% worth it. So what are you waiting for? Pick a language that excites you and dive in head first. Chapter 5. SEO. Mastering the art of visibility. All right, let's talk about the digital jungle, baby. You've got a website, a blog, an online presence. That's amazing. But here's the thing. None of it matters if nobody can find you. It's like having a billboard in the middle of the desert. Nobody's going to see it. That's where SEO comes in. Search engine optimization. It's the art and science of making your content visible to the masses. Think about it. When's the last time you went past the first page of Google search results? Exactly. SEO is about playing the game smart, understanding the algorithms, and making sure your content ranks high. Now, SEO can seem like a bit of a black box, but trust me, it's not rocket science. It's about creating valuable, relevant content that people actually want to read, and then optimizing it for search engines. We're talking keywords, backlinks, user experience, it all plays a role. Because when you can crack the code and get your content ranking high, you're opening yourself up to a world of traffic, leads, and ultimately, customers. In Chapter 6, Writing Skills, the Power of the Written Word. All right, let's talk about the power of persuasion, baby. Because in a world saturated with content, the ability to write clearly, concisely, and persuasively is a superpower. Whether you're crafting compelling marketing copy, writing engaging blog posts, or even just sending a killer email, strong writing skills are essential. Think about it. Every piece of content you create is an opportunity to connect with your audience, to build relationships, and ultimately, to drive action. But if your writing is weak, confusing, or just plain boring, you're missing out on a huge opportunity. Now, I know what you're thinking. Gary, I'm not a writer. Listen, I get it. Writing can be intimidating, especially if it's not your natural strength. But here's the thing. Writing is a skill, and like any skill, it can be learned and improved upon with practice. The key is to write consistently, to get feedback on your work, and to never stop learning. Chapter 7, Social Media Management, the Art of Engagement. All right, let's talk about the elephant in the room, people, social media. It's not just a platform for sharing cat videos and vacation pics anymore. It's a powerful tool for businesses and individuals to connect with their audience, build relationships, and yes, even drive sales. But here's the thing, social media is a noisy place. You've got to be strategic, you've got to be engaging, and you've got to be consistent if you want to stand out from the crowd. That's where social media management comes in. It's about understanding the nuances of each platform, knowing how to create content that resonates with your target audience, and using data to track your progress and make adjustments along the way. Now, social media management is more than just scheduling a few posts and calling it a day. It's about building a community, engaging with your followers, and providing value at every touch point. It's about being authentic, transparent, and responsive. Chapter 8, Sales and Communication, the Art of Influence. Let's cut to the chase, folks. Whether we like it or not, we're all in the business of selling. We're selling our ideas, our products, our services, and most importantly, ourselves. And the key to success in sales and in life is effective communication. Now, I'm not talking about being slick or manipulative. I'm talking about the ability to connect with people on a human level, to understand their needs, and to communicate the value you bring to the table. It's about building trust, establishing rapport, and ultimately influencing decisions. The best salespeople are the ones who are genuinely passionate about what they're selling and who truly believe in the value they're providing. Chapter 9, Logistics, the Flow of Goods and Services. All right, let's talk about the backbone of the global economy, baby. Logistics. It's the often invisible force that keeps the world moving, ensuring that goods and services get from point A to point B efficiently and effectively. We're talking about supply chain management, transportation, warehousing, inventory control. It's a complex and fascinating world. Now, you might be thinking, Gary, logistics sounds kind of boring. But let me tell you something, it's anything but. Logistics is all about problem solving, optimization, and finding creative solutions to complex challenges. And in today's globalized economy, logistics is more important than ever. Chapter 10, Branding and Design Crafting Visual Narratives. All right, let's talk about standing out from the crowd, baby. In a world saturated with information and choices, it's more important than ever to have a strong brand identity. And that's where branding and design come in. We're not just talking about a logo and a color palette here. We're talking about crafting a visual language that communicates your values, your message, and your unique selling proposition. Think about it. People are bombarded with thousands of brand messages every single day. How do you cut through the noise and make a lasting impression? By creating a brand identity that is both visually appealing and strategically aligned with your business objectives. Branding and design are all about storytelling. Outro, secure your future. Embrace the journey of lifelong learning. Remember, while it's critical to secure your future with these skills, it's equally important to look after your mental well-being. Now it's your turn. Which of these skills do you already possess? Which ones will you tackle next? Share your thoughts and let's embark on a journey to a successful future together. Remember to stay tuned for more informative and engaging content from Eskemoz.